Ravindra garu, you have any?
Good evening, sir. Dr. Jaya Chandra, sir. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, because participation is only 47 this time, so we will wait more 3 to 4 minutes, and till time today's keynote speaker, Mr. Suryakant Sharma ji, join the session, and after that you can start the session. So we will wait 2-3 minutes, sir, because this time participation only 45, sir.
Sure.
Dr. Jaya Chandra, sir. Sir, please start the session, sir, please.
Yeah. Thank you. So, good evening, all the delegates of this today's webinar on financial literacy and sustainable development. a wonderful combination, and we are going to have a great speech, awareness, particularly on financial literacy by Sri Sri Suryakant Sharma ji as a keynote address today in the next after 15 minutes. So I am very grateful to give this welcome address on behalf of Pure Earth Foundation, and the program being organized in association with the Sri Holistic Health Foundation India, Sri Research Institute, and Center for Arts, Science and Well-being. Jointly, the today's webinar on financial literacy and sustainable development. So I welcome all the participants, delegates, faculties, the research scholars, and the various domain experts, and all intellectuals here. So I'll just introduce a few things about Pure Earth Foundation. I'm being the present president of Pure Earth Foundation. I was also a co-founder along with eminent people. The foundation was founded in 2018 by a group of All India Service officials, retired scientists, and technocrats, and some consultants. So a group of people, particularly with vast experience and knowledge in the domain of environment and technologies. Mostly environment, we refer with the Earth, planet Earth, and the technology associated with both Earth and environment, like geospatial technology, that is our specialization, and with the prime objective of creating awareness in the society, particularly to the younger generation. With that objective, because the true change on environment and the threats to this environment, it is danger for the future generation, life on the planet. So these things which could not be resolved and which could not found a perfect solution because the earth is not under one administration. So each region, each area, each part of this globe has got different natural resources, different potential, different economy, and different characteristics. Therefore, it cannot be possible to just control by one society or one administration something. It should be majorly given a solution only through the education and awareness. So our foundation also thought as a prime objective, one of the very important activity is creating awareness and education to the younger generation, because they want to see their future with good environment, that is sustainable environment, and also they should take it forward to their next generations. So every generation should feel some responsibility, and thereby we have been organizing to this young generation national level conferences, inviting only these students who are currently pursuing their schooling, graduation, post graduation, research, except these professional and other employees and other working people, all who are working in education. So we are organizing national level conference. Fortunately, so 10 such conferences we could successfully organize till date. And that will continue every year, 2 national conferences, one in April, 4th Saturday, and November, 4th Saturday. So, and with wonderful focal themes. So far, we have covered almost every, like earth and the earth environment with health, with education. That means combined environment combined with green energy, combined with water, environment and forest, environment and biodiversity, and environment and waste management, and the traditional knowledge systems related, connected with the environment, and human wildlife conflicts. Like this, these topics continues, and we have seen a lot of interest and enthusiasm, because even every one of you check with the present kind of seminars and workshops and conferences. Mostly the conferences, such programs are confined to the professionals, and most cases these students, younger generation, are confined to the audience. Of course, there is a component for them to learn and gain knowledge, but at the same time, they also should get some opportunity to share their own thought, what they feel. For example, we are so much advanced today, whether you are literate or illiterate, we know where to go and where I am and how to go there and what is the shortest way. Imagine all the illiterate car cab drivers, they use the vehicle tracking, a global positioning system, and a satellite technology. What is there in the background, that doesn't matter. But as a user, he is a user of an advanced space technology. So like that, you compare the senior generation and this present younger generation, they can better do innovation, better things. For example, simple mobile phone, I need not explain it. People of 40s, 50s age, they have used only limited, but people use below 20 years in different way. Similarly, they all modern, that is the technological gadgets. So their principle and whatever it is. So when they have so much innovation, so much knowledge, so much ability to understand, it is our duty, particularly the seniors' duty, to give them proper awareness and education about the earth and environment, particularly sustainable development. So thereby, not only the organizing conferences to the students, so the foundation is also very actively, timely, according to situation, wherever opportunity is given, the foundation is supporting the government, is a major client, and also society in terms of scientific and technological solutions. So the foundation is also recently started addressing property service. Many of us, we own either a house, a structure, or a piece of land, or an extent of agriculture land, something like that. So we may be facing certain problems. Very recently in Telangana state, the present government, an organization called Hydra was introduced to protect these natural water bodies, natural feeder channels to this water body, because already we are losing the resources and we are exploiting, and that impact will be seen in the future. So keeping that the consequences in the future, the government has taken a bold step, and whatever extent, so they are going to they are doing that kind of clearing the encroaches on the natural features, particularly the water body buffer areas that we call buffer zone, and structures built within the FTL, water body FTL, and many structures are there already in government lands. People are not aware. So when such situation is there is a, as part of our responsibility, we have started this creating awareness and then creating some small clarification and solution. Just want to know the status, that is called ownership. Is it your property or house or a structure? Is legal, and is it built in private patta, or is it in a government land, or is it in that buffer zone? All this, and there are many things like we have protected areas in the country, which is uh, a, a prime spot, prime locations are the wildlife habitats. We have identified as protected area and literacy and all. We have to be what extent we should take up development that shouldn't cause the damage to the wildlife, damage to the other living creatures on Earth. So if your planning and your development and your investment is careful, proper observation, then certainly that investment and that finances will lead as a sustainable development, and then that will balance the sustainable development. Every one of us aware it shouldn't in the single direction, that only development only towards human welfare or human advantage. So taking care the importance of the and the right of the life and the right on the resources by all other features, other living creatures on planet Earth. Every developmental activity and every investment should be sustainable. So, because the main topic is financial literacy connected with the sustainable development. I think I was informed our speaker today, our guest star is available. So without delay, so certainly we jointly organizing many such webinars and online programs connecting with environment and other things. So let us utilize, take and give more time for our speaker today. So I will move on without time. I am here to introduce Sri Suryakanta Sharma ji, who is a postgraduate in Commerce and Law, specialization in corporate laws. He is also a Chartered Associate of Institute Banking and Finance. Sharma has over 35 years of experience in banking and finance and securities, and he has served initially in a leading finance institution, thereafter in the Department of Financial Services, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, and finally in the Securities Exchange Board of India, that is SEBI. So he is joined with SEBI in 2003 and served for more than 16 years within the SEBI different department, and also he was in charge of the crucial investor awareness and education in northern region. Is a very important position. So he served there for more than 5 years, and during that period, more than 15,000 financial literacy and investor awareness programs. So he was instrumental in organizing, conducting such programs, and more than 500 programs. He was the keynote speaker, key speaker. Sri Sharma was also a member of working group of NCERT for developing vocational course on students of 11th and 12th classes. He received excellence award from leading trade body prominent in supporting mutual funds in India. He is also a mentor for many NGOs working in financial literacy and awareness in our country. After retirement from SEBI in 2019, he joined the Association of Mutual in India, the AMFI, tax body of mutual fund in India, as a senior consultant and played key role in spreading financial literacy and investor awareness across the country from various age groups. So since that retirement 2019, he has interacted lakhs of young investors, called them students, and through more than 1,000 such programs, that is the awareness programs, online and physical, both online and physical, organized by or conducted at reputed government organizations, research institutes, and educational corporates, organizations, and NGOs. So with this, I have a power problem also here, but fortunately, the network and this is there. So I request Sri Suryakant Sharma ji to take over and give a wonderful lecture. We are all eagerly waiting for you, sir. And I thank Ravindra Garu, Mary Garu, and all these hosts of today's webinar for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Ananda.
Thank you, Dr. Jitendra. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir. Please continue, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you all. Good evening to all of you. I am especially thankful to Dr. Jayachandra and other key organizers of this webinar. And I am happy that we are doing this program in association with one of the leading NGOs of Telangana. And Dr. Jayachandra, I feel personally, rather I will request you, this is just the beginning of our association, and we will like to be associated with you for doing program across Telangana for all segment of the society, because my program is also indirectly, not the way you are doing, but indirectly helping people to manage their personal finance, which I feel personally is equally important nowadays. So I am thankful to you and all the participants. And 2-3 things I wish to mention here before I start my session. I will not give lecture, Dr. Jayachandra. I will just interact with all of you. I am not competent enough to give lecture to people like you, but just share some thoughts which I feel are equally important or necessary for the young participants and all participants as well. This program is from Association of Mutual Funds in India, which is an apex body of mutual funds in India. But Dr. Jayachandra, this is not a marketing event or a promotional event of mutual funds. I want to make it very clear at the outset. This is purely an financial literacy and investor awareness program, wherein we generally discuss about the importance of managing personal finance, how it will impact your life, how it will impact your wealth, how will it impact your comfortable life to not only for you, but your family. And I will be more than happy, Dr. Jayachandra, if more and more questions come from the participants once my session is over. I will be happy to take questions from the participants. I will try to give answer to the best of my ability to all of you. So thank you very much. Let me start now. I will try to make it as simple as I can, Dr. Jitendra. I will not make it a technical session. I will not make it a research-oriented program that I will share a lot of data, a lot of technical things. No, that is not my purpose is very simple, that I should connect with all of you in the simplest language which I can use. And if Dr. Chaitandra permits, a little bit Hindi in between will also do, so that the little bit Hindi, some words of Hindi will also might come in between, just to make it more imperative. So first thing I
Very
want
sure,
to tell,
sir. Please,
thank you, Dr.
please go ahead, sir. No
Thank
issue with Hindi, English. Continue. Please
No, both the
feel
things.
comfort and yeah, thank you very much. Sir.
I am
Go ahead.
comfortable in both of the language, but a participant should equally be comfortable. That's my motto. So
No, everybody is comfort. Everybody is comfort. Please
thank
go
you.
ahead.
Thank you. So, Dr. Jayachandra, can you tell me which is the most important thing in life? Most important thing in, according to you, which is the most important thing in life?
So,
You are,
so you
you are
see,
smiling, but you are
no,
smiling.
when so much options are there, I will say uh, uh, anything that is giving balance in all aspects of life, not just satisfaction from finance, satisfaction from something, passion or something. Is a combined, is a balanced from all walks of life. That is what a human matured generally will prefer than in choosing a particular thing. Sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. From my point of view, I just put it before all of you. I feel personally, Dr. Jayachandra, that the most important thing in life is to be healthy. You should have get best of the health. Because I feel that if you are not healthy, you will not be able to enjoy the fruits of the life or even the money which you have in your banks. So I keep requesting in my session at the outset, please be healthy throughout the life and do whatever you can do for to be healthy, rather more than that. So please take care of your health first. But of course, Dr. Jayachandra, after health, the second most important thing in life is money. And money means personal money, which I have. There may be government money, there may be Reserve Bank currency, but the money which I have in my pocket, the money which I have in my bank balance, that is my money. That is normally we call it as a personal finance. So that is important. Money is important after health because we can't live life without money. It is a fact of life. It is a fact of life. And Dr. Jayachandra, if we want to lead comfortable life, if we want to give comfortable life to family, if we want to take care of our family obligation in a most comfortable manner, then you will be needing huge money in your life. I will explain in detail about this. So money is very important after health. But from where money comes to us, Dr. Jayachandra? Whatever we do, we get money, very honestly speaking. If we are in job, we get salary. If you are in business, we get business profit. If you are in a profession, you get professional fees. So whatever we do, we get money from that. And very plainly speaking, that is Jayachandra, we work for money. And nothing wrong in it because we need money. So money is very important in time. And the main channel of getting money is whatever we do. So there is a channel of getting money, that is whatever we do. But there is also another channel, Dr. Jayachandra, and unfortunately, middle class, salary class person have not given due importance to that channel. Normally, people don't give that importance, but I personally feel that we should also give other channel equal importance, which I am talking about today. So whatever money we get, Dr. Jayachandra, what we do with the money which we get? A majority of our money goes into taking care of our normal expenses. Majority of them, normally. A good amount of money we normally spend on our monthly expenses, like family obligation, children fees, a lot of other things keep happening in our life. For that we spend the money. But Dr. Jayachandra, you and me and not we both, we Indians have a unique DNA. And that is every Indian try not to spend all the money which they are earning. We sincerely try. Normally. Normally, we sincerely try. Of course, sometimes it might be difficult when your salary or your income is not up to mark, or for that matter, you have got other liabilities or higher liabilities in the family. That might be the case. But still, every Indian, and for that matter, every Indian family try not to spend all the money which we earn. And the money, Dr. Jayachandra, which we normally don't spend out of our income, it is normally called savings. उसे बचत कहा जाता है, that is called savings. And we should be proud of it, Dr. Jayachandra. Indians are still one of the best savers in the world. Saving is in our blood. You might have seen your mother, you might have seen your grandmother, how this, particularly how Indian female members of the family, they save the money. That is not less than a miracle. They will save 2 rupees, 5 rupees, 10 rupees, 15 rupees, put it in some kitchen boxes or some hidden boxes, and they will make it big. And if you remember in instant, Dr. Jayachandra, when Prime Minister all of a sudden announced demonetization of money, from where we get the maximum money? From the kitchen boxes of our female members, from the hidden boxes of our kitchen members, because saving is in our blood. And this is not with this generation, sir. It is on for generations together. We have been savers, but unfortunately, now whatever we saved, we kept the money at home. And for that is at least for my generation, I can say, and that was a blunder on my part. So what I want to tell all of you, saving is very, very important, which we all do. But keeping saving at home, Dr. Jayachandra, I am using very harsh word. It is a crime. And it is a crime against yourself, against your family, and against a country as a whole. So please do save. There is no shortcut of it. You have to save, because we will needing huge money in our life. That will not be suffice of your income or whatever you earn. That is why we save. And one more thing I want to mention here, Dr. Jayachandra, Indian society is family-centric society. Once you have a family, you live for the family, not for yourself. And that feeling comes automatically. When you become parent, when you get married, you are automatically that thinking turn that now I have to give best to my family. So saving is very, very important, but don't keep saving at home. Then naturally you will ask me, what is the option? Sir, there is an option, and that is putting your saving into one or other product, deploying your saving into one or other product. And the process of deploying your saving into one other product is normally termed as investment. So saving is the first step, investment is the second step. But unless and until you say what you will invest, that is why saving is very, very important. But then the second step has to become into play. And that is, you have to put or deploy your saving into one or other product. That is called investment. And why we make investment, why we should make investment? Question is very valid. The only purpose of investment, my dear friends, is that my money should also start earning money for me. And I had mentioned in the beginning about the second channel. This is the second channel. First channel, you earn the money, whatever you are doing. Second channel is your saved and invested money also start earning money for you. And my dear friends, because we had done a lot of blunders, honestly speaking, I do admit it. We had done a lot of blunders. That is why we couldn't enjoy the fruit of investment, because we were not investment savvy, which we ought to be. So through investment, you can make huge money. I can tell you, all of you, through investment, you can make, but it will not automatically happen. Of course, you will have to work a lot of things for that, but you can make huge money out of an investment. And the only purpose of investment is that my money should also start earning money for me. And my dear friends, a day might come in the life of young people particularly. It didn't come in my life, because I again admitted very honestly that I did a lot of mistakes, a lot of blunders with regard to managing our money. But a day might come in the young people's life When their invested money will start earning more money than your regular income. That can happen, that will happen. Of course, not automatically. For that, again, I repeat, you will have to work a lot of things along with that. So your investment can make huge money for you. That is why the investment, the importance of investment. And Dr. Jayachandra, I keep telling in my sessions, now time has come that we should be a country of investors. We have been a country of savers for centuries together. But now the time has come when we should be a country of investors. And unfortunately, a feeling had crept in the minds of particularly middle class persons that investment is not our domain. Making money from investment is not our domain. It is a domain of rich people. It is a domain of businessmen. It is a domain of industrialists. That were wrong thinking at all. I want to request all of you. I can say with confidence and with my experience that we middle class people can also make huge money from our investments. There is a brighter possibility of it. So please never neglect the second channel of making money. That is through investment. And what is investment? I have just told you. The purpose of investment is to make money. My money should also start earning money for me. And even when you are sleeping, even when you are sitting idle, even when you are seeing TV channels, your money will continue to make money for you. That's the beauty of investment. So please be investor, and other things we will discuss later on. So in investment, why we have not been investors so far? We means middle class persons. What has been the reason behind it that we were not an investor at par excellence? The main hurdle I personally feel was mindset. The mindset of middle class person was people were totally different. They also wanted to make money out of their investment. A good number of people even knew that they can make money out of their investment, but a thinking had deep rooted in our mind, and that is we should make investment only in the products which are 100% secure. Normally, when we started our career, started earning money, normally when we started earning money, and our seniors, our elders, what they told us, invest only in those products which are 100% secure. You don't take any risk at all. And if any person would tell us that there is some risk in that particular product, we will simply say no. That was, I feel, was the major hindrance in making money out of our money. Because we didn't try even to understand the risk in the investment. Because we were very clear we will not take risk in the investment. I think that was wrong on our part. And one more thing I want to add here, barring some governmental small saving schemes, which I will discuss with you just after 10-15 minutes. There are products in the market now which has got risk. But before discussing those products, three metrics of investment you must understand. The first metrics of investment is we make investment only for the return. That's a plain fact of life. I am investing my money so that I can get maximum return on my investment. So return is the main motto of investment, and it should be. Second metrics of investment is that we should also look at the security of our money, at the security of our investment amount. That was also predominantly in our mind, that even above return, what we were thinking for is that my money should be secured. I may get less return that I can bear, but I can't take any risk of or relating to security as far as my investments are concerned. So second metrics of investment is security, which normally we should also look at. I am not saying that you must not look, but again you should go beyond that as well. The third metrics of investment is liquidity. Liquidity simply means I should have money in my hands when I need the money. That's liquidity. And you will be needing lot of money during your life, not for one occasion or other occasion, on for many bigger things in your life, you will need huge amount of money. So liquidity also very imperative, that we should invest our money in such a manner that when I need the money for major milestones in my life, I should have money for that. So this is the third matrix of investment. So I again coming to the risk aspect. Very plainly speaking, in a good number of investment products, risk is there. And one more thing you should understand, that if there is no risk in the investment, then the return might be very, very moderate. Understand it. If you don't want to take any risk in the investment, that is your choice. That is your selection. Nobody can force on you. But if you don't want to take, or you don't want even think of taking any risk, then please don't expect good return, or rather reasonable return on your investment. But if you want to take some investment risk in the investment, or if you wish to get maximum return on your investment, then you might first have to understand the concept of risk, and then second thing is managing your risk. And what is risk? Simply speaking, risk is nothing that I might lose my money. That's the only risk in investment. And second risk is I might not get the good return on my investment. That is also a risk. So in investment, barring governmental schemes, risk is there. Degree of risk will vary from product to product. That is there. From product to product, risk will vary. Some products have got moderate risk. Some products have got relatively high risk, and some products have got very high risk. So if the product have very high risk, there is a possibility that you might get very high return from that product. Because no risk, no reward. If you take risk, then there is a possibility of getting reward. But again, I want to make it one thing more clear here. Taking risk doesn't mean, or taking risk doesn't give you guarantee that you will get high risk, high return. No, no guarantee at all. If somebody is giving you guarantee that you take risk, you will be getting high return, he might be a fraud even. Please avoid him or please avoid her. And there are a lot of fraudsters in the market nowadays who will assure you and doubling your money in 3 or 4 years, giving you 20%, 30%, 40% return. Be aware of them. Be aware of them, because they will play on their greed. They will play on your greed. If you are greedy, you might succumb to their incentive. So in investment, risk is there, but so is the reward. But again, I repeat more emphatically here is no guarantee at all. There is, of course, the possibility brightens when you take high risk, but no guarantee at all. So in investment, bearing some government schemes, risk is there, but then everybody would like to get maximum return on their investment. That is natural expectation of every individual. But if risk is there, then the question will arise, how I can manage my risk. Very simple. How I can manage my risk. If in investment risk is there, how I can manage my risk? Yes, my dear, we can manage your risk by 3-4 factors. The first and foremost factor is always analyze and assess your risk-taking capacity while taking any investment decision. And every individual has got different risk appetite, my dear friends. Every individual. Because our age is different, because our income is different, because our social spectrum is different. So take all your investment decision strictly as per your risk taking capacity or risk appetite. Don't follow others, which normally people follow. Nowadays, what is happening? Most of the people are making investment because their friends are investing, because their relations are investing, because their colleagues are investing in a particular product. That is, I feel, is not the right approach of making investments. You must take your investment decision strictly as per your risk appetite, and which you should also see the risk in the product where you are intending to invest, where you are planning to invest. So you should first analyze your risk taking capacity, then which analyze the risk in the product where you are planning to invest, and if the risk in of your risk taking capacity and the risk in the product broadly matches, not precisely, of course, not possible, broadly matches, then you might consider investing your money in that product. So the first thing is individual assessment of risk taking capacity and the product risk is very, very important. Second factor which you must look at while managing your risk is diversification of your investments. Don't put all your money in one product, whatever best it might be. Try to diversify your investment. Put some money in the government schemes. Put some money in the investment products which have got low risk. Put some money in the products which have got relatively high risk. And also put some money, more so when you are young, in the products which have got very high risk. So, what will be the benefit of this diversification? Your risk will be average out, and your return will also be average out. So diversification is a second factor we should look at it. Third thing is be always alert and aware while making your all investment decisions. Be always alert and aware and be an informed investor. Get all the information available about the product before taking investment decision. Don't be guided by the so-called financial influencer or so-called TV channel experts. You might be aware SEBI has been penalizing lot of financial influencer for last 1 or 2 years, and even some so-called TV business channel experts, SEBI have caught them red-handed. They literally gave contrary advice what they were doing. So please don't be gullible. You are all educated person. You have got every facility here to get knowledge or information of the product where you are investing. Don't be guided by so-called financial influencer or for that matter, so-called experts in the financial market. Take your own informed decision. By all these things, you can manage your risk. So risk management is, of course, not so easy, but it is not impossible. You are all educated person, you can manage your risk. Now the third thing comes here. Why we invest? As I just mentioned to you, if we invest because we will be needing huge money in our life for bigger things in our life, which we can term as milestones. And what are the major milestones in a middle class, salary class person for which he or she will need huge money? The first thing is, I just narrate a few of the milestones which you all, I think, might be agree to it. The first major milestone in your life where you will need huge money is marriage. For marriage, you will need good money. Then after marriage, what is the second milestone normally? Purchase or construction of the house for the family. That's very natural when you become a family man, when you start family. Every family will wish to have their own house. But for that, you will need huge amount, particularly when you are in Hyderabad or some metros. Now, you will not get even a flat of 3 bedroom flat of not less than 1 crore, 1.50 crores. So for house, you will need huge money. After that, for four-wheeler, not so big thing nowadays, but again for that you will need money. After that, one newer thing has been added in this generation, in the present generation of young people, that was not so common in my generation at least, that is going on vacation. Every family wants to go on vacation, not only domestic vacation, but also international vacation. But for that, you will definitely need huge money or good money. And if you want to go on regular vacation after every 3-4 years, which people normally think of, then you will be needing very good money every 3-4 years for even for vacations. After that, after some time, after 10-15 years, one of the most important milestone might be happening in your life. That is higher education and professional education of your children. And you, most of them, you might be parents, and you all have realized by now that every Indian parents wish that their children do better than what they have done in life. Normally, every parent do it, and they want to give best education to their children so that they can earn well and lead a comfortable life. That is very natural desire of every parent. But for higher education and professional education of your children, or rather best higher education and professional education of your children, you will be needing huge amount. I will just mention, giving some details of that. Then marriage of the children again is the domain of parents, normally in the Indian context. For that also you will need good money. Lastly, but not least, rather very important thing is leading comfortable retirement life. And you will appreciate that majority of people now don't have government jobs. And even in government job, the pension which we used to get earlier, we were very lucky that we got we had retired at proper time where pension was normal pension was there. Nowadays, pension, normal pension is not available to the vast majority of the citizens. And even in private sector, there is no pension at all. So how you will lead your comfortable retirement life if you don't have huge money in your hands? And one thing I want to mention here, I will give you some broad calculation of that. For comfortable retirement life, if you don't have pension, you will need crores of rupees. Please mind it. I will mention that. So right from marriage to retirement life, major milestone I have just listed, but there may be a lot of other milestones in your mind. So what I want to request all of you, make your financial plan to ensure that you have the money in your hands when you need the money in life. Preparation of financial plan is not a rocket science. It is damn easy thing. I know a lot of experts might make it very complicated, but I am a layman. I am not an expert at all. From layman points of view, I can say with confidence that making financial plan is very, very important, but it is not a rocket science. Every educated person can make his or her financial plan. How? Just give an example. Mr. Mohan, I take the name of Mr. Mohan Ram only, just for name's example sake only. I will request Mr. Mohan Ram, but I'm not requesting him. I'm requesting all of you to understand what I want to request to all of you. Mr. Mohan Ram, please sit with your family on next Sunday. Today is Friday. After Saturday, Sunday will come after 2 days. Please sit with your family. Discuss what are the major milestones in your life. Whatever you have done it, then forget about it. Take a white paper, make 3 columns in the paper. In the first column, right from marriage to retirement life, you jot down all the milestones. In the second column, against each milestone, start putting the period or timeline when these milestones are likely to happen in your life. 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year, 15 years, 30 years after, normally 30 years when if you are 30 today, after 30 years, you will retire at 60. So 30, against retirement, you can put 30. But normally, I'm just mentioning the example only. You are the best judge what you thought of all these milestones. Second column, put the timeline when you will need money for these milestones. Third column is very, very important. Now start putting the money which you will need for each milestone, right from marriage to retirement life. Two important milestones, because I don't have time, otherwise you would have elaborated each and every milestone. But just for the making you understand about the importance of financial plan, I'm taking only two milestones. The first milestone is professional and higher education of your children. And Dr. Jayachandra, what is the cost of getting a good MBA degree from a reputed institute today? 2-year regular course. I think you will appreciate that it is around 20 lakhs. Normally, I am just taking the example of MBA degree. Any higher education and good or reputed degree, the normal cost is around 20 lakhs today. Maybe more than that. But those who are young, those who are yet not married, or who are just married, don't have kids, or kids are very small, your kids will be going for higher education not today, but after 25-30 years. Mind it. Your children will go for higher education not today, but after 25 years, 22 or 25 years. The MBA degree, which is costing around 20 lakhs today, my dear friends, after 25 years, the same degree will cost not less than 2 crore rupees because of inflation. Mind it. So you will be needing not 220 lakhs, but 2 crore for giving best education to your children. And what suppose perchance you have got 2 children, so not less than 4 crore only for the higher education of the children. And if you wish, which normally people wish nowadays, to send your child to Oxford or Harvard or MIT or New York University, then the cost might be in the range of 3 crore to 4 crore per child. So literally 4 to 5 crore only for the higher education of the children. Then one more example I want to give here, that is retirement life. Leading comfortable retirement life. Suppose a person of the age of 30 today, normal middle class person, he or she says that they are managing their monthly expenses with 30,000. Most ordinary middle class person I'm talking about, not of a very high-end citizens. A normal middle class, salary class person says that he is managing his monthly expenses with 30,000 today at the age of 30. After 30 years, when you get retired, that's a normal process of life. After 30 years, when you get retired, have you ever thought what will be your monthly requirement of funds for managing your affairs? You are managing your affairs today at 30,000 with 30,000. After 30 years, same standard of living, no extra menja, my dear friends. You will need not less than 2 lakh rupees per month. And one more negative factor which will automatically develop is you will not be getting credit of your salary since you have retired, which you used to get when you were in job. So no credit of salary, requirement is 2 lakh per month. No pension. From where 2 lakh per month will come, my dear friends? There is a way out. And the way out is, please start developing your retirement corpus right from the day you start working. Because you will be needing huge retirement corpus, I want to tell you very bluntly rather. A thumb calculation I will also share with you. So start developing retirement corpus for your comfortable retirement life. And it is more important nowadays because the average age of Indian has risen like anything. When we got independence, you might be knowing the average age of Indian was only 47 years, which has now risen to 71 years because of better health condition, awareness about the health, or better medical facilities around us. So what it implies that even after retirement, you will be living for 10, 15, 20, 30 years even. So requirement of 2 lakhs per month is in the first year of retirement, that is at age of 60 only. When you become 70, when you touch 70, this requirement may go up from 2 lakhs to 2.50 lakhs because of inflation. When you touch 80, the requirement of monthly expenses might go up to even 3 lakhs per month. 2 lakhs per month in the first year of retirement literally means 25 lakhs rupees in the first year of retirement. And how much retirement corpus you should have? There is a thumb rule. Please always keep in mind. The thumb rule is your retirement corpus. Again, I repeat, if you don't have pension, again, I repeat, you don't have any other support. Your retirement corpus should be minimum 20 times of your annual expenses in the first year of retirement. And we have just broadly calculated monthly or yearly first year requirement of funds, it will be around 25 lakhs multiplied by 20. What it becomes, sir? 5 crore. So for retirement life, you will need a corpus of 5 crore rupees. For education of your children, you will need a corpus of not less than 5 crore. Then other things apart, house, vehicle, vacations, lot of other things keep happening in your life. And in these, I am not including the monthly expenses from 30 years to 20 to 60 years. That I am not included. So what you will be needing, a normal middle class, salary class person, my dear friends, who is around 30 today, will be needing not less than 10 to 12 crore rupees for their milestones only. And if some students are there in this program, they may even need 15 to 18 crores because they are a little bit far behind of the person who is around 30 today. So 10 to 12 crore rupees for a normal middle class, salary class person for leading a comfortable life and for taking care of their milestones. From where it will come? It will not come, very honestly speaking, from your regular income. There may be very few persons who might be earning crores of rupees. That's a different story. But I'm talking about the normal middle class, salary class person. From where 10 to 12 crore rupees will come? It will. It will. And that is through investments. That is through saving and investing your money. That is why the importance of investment in your life. And the chart which we have just prepared, first column, third column, and second column and third column, it is called financial plan. And I again repeat, making or preparing financial plan by a middle class, salary class person is damn easy. It is damn easy. So please do prepare your financial plan. And what is the benefit or what is the purpose of making financial plan? Once you make your financial plan, you have defined your financial goals. What money you will need at what time for what purpose. That's the only benefit of financial plan. You have defined your financial goals. And once you have defined your financial goals, psychologists say those who define their goals, including financial goals, work hard to achieve those goals. That is why in investment, it is very much imperative that you should make goals. Casual approach of in investment will not do. You might not be anywhere. That is why you have to make a concerted efforts through financial plan to achieve or to have the money for the milestones when you will be needing money for those milestones. So financial plan is a must. And I again repeat, financial plan will give you psychological or mental hammering all the time. Because now you have set the plans. If you want to send children for the best higher education, you will definitely need 4 to 5 crore. Picture is very clear. You will work hard to ensure that you will have 4 5 crores when your children are ready to go for higher education. For retirement life, you will need 4 to 5 crore. So you will work hard right from the day of month of starting your career, that you should develop a huge retirement corpus so that you can lead a comfortable retirement life. So financial plan is very, very important. And I feel personally, every middle class person must have his or her financial plan. And again, repeat, it is not a rocket science. It is damn easy. Any educated person can make their financial plan. So why we should not? Please make your financial plan. Lastly, but the most important thing in investment is, and that is also termed as eighth wonder of the world, and that is power of compounding. In power of compounding, what is power of compounding in investment? You have to make a promise with yourself. Again, not with I am talking of most of the promises which you can make on your with yourself only, not with others, not with public, not with relations, even with yourself. You will have to make a promise with yourself. And what will be the promise? That whenever I save the money and I invest the money, and whatever return I get on my investment, naturally you will save and invest the money, you will start getting return on your investment. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but down the line after one or 2 years, you will start getting return on your investment. So whatever return I get on my investment, may it be 50 rupees, may it be 500, may it be 5,000, or even be 5 lakhs. Whatever the amount of return on my investment, I will never use or consume that return. On the contrary, what I will do, I will keep reinvesting that return. Not once, not twice, but regularly for the next 10, 15, 20 years even. So I again repeat, power of compounding is to making a commitment with yourself that I will not use or consume the return on my investment, which I will be getting down the line or after 1 to 3 years, to reinvest that return. Not once, I again repeat, not twice, regularly, every time when I get the return, I will religiously reinvest it with my regular investment. If you do, or rather, I will say there is no other option but to do it. If you do it, down the line after 15, 20 years, my dear friends, you can't even dream today how much money you will have in your hands. That is why power of compounding is eighth wonder of the world. Please do religiously follow power of compounding in your investment philosophy. So right from saving to power of compounding, what we have discussed so far, importance of regular saving, conversion of saving into investments, risk management, how we can manage our risk, then making financial plan, and lastly, power of compounding. These are the pillars of successful investments. So first we have to be very clear about the basic fundamentals of investment. Then there are brighter possibilities and you will be a successful investor. Now, in the last phase of my session, we will discuss what are the products available in the market for investment, because that is equally important. That is equally important that we should know. In my times, there used to be only 2, 3 product for the middle class, salary class person. Those who are senior participants here while might recollect. Time there used to be only literally 2 products except gold, which are common in the middle class, salary class person. One was bank FD, bank fixed deposit, and the other one was taking life in LIC life insurance policy. And unfortunately, both are not investments. Unfortunately. Why? Because life insurance is very, very necessary. I again repeat, but it is not an investment. We take life insurance cover and for that matter, health insurance cover for developing security to our family. Why I should take life insurance cover? Because life is pretty uncertain. More so when I am the single earner in the family, everything is going well. in the family, my children are getting education, when we are getting reasonable, comfortable life, everything. Suppose tomorrow I am not available to my family because of death. What will happen to my family without me or without my salary? They will be very much in distress. That is why we take life insurance cover, that in case something happens to, and that's the only purpose of life insurance. In case something happens to me and I am not available to my family because of death, my family should get in a good amount which they can deposit with some governmental investment product for bank FD, and they get regular income from that and they can survive. That's the only purpose of insurance. And insurance is a must. I am not belittling the importance of life insurance cover. Every person must have life insurance cover. And those who are young, I want to tell them, because we again made blunders as for a life insurance cover. In my time, life insurance cover was available through money back or endowment policies only, but they were not insurance product as such. Nowadays, a pure insurance product is available in the market. Those who are young, around 25 to 30, please note it down, that product. That is, I am not marketing any product. I am just mentioning the category of the pure insurance product available in the market now. That is term insurance. Normally, LIC agent or insurance agent will not tell you about that. They will still push you for money back and endowment policy because they get good commission on that. But I personally feel, don't go for a money back and endowment policy. Go for the pure term insurance product. That is very, very competitive and cost effective. A person of the age of 30 can get life insurance cover of around 1 crore rupees by paying a paltry monthly premium of hardly 500, 600 or 700 rupees. But if you go for the money back or endowment policy and take a life insurance cover of 1 crore rupees, premium might be 60 to 80,000 crore per, 60 to 80,000 per month, which most people can't afford. That is why I'm emphasizing, please go for the term insurance, and you must take life insurance cover. And how much life insurance cover you should take? Your life insurance cover should be minimum 10 times of your annual income. Minimum 10 times. Suppose your annual package is 25 lakhs today. Ideally speaking, you should have a life insurance cover of not less than 2.50 crores. Why? Because suppose something happens to you, your family gets 2.50 crores. They can deposit in the bank, and uh, uh, and they get reasonable money for their normal living. That is why the importance of life insurance cover. Additionally, you should also take health insurance. I am deviating a little bit about insurance product, but it is very imperative. It is very imperative that we should take not only life insurance cover, we should also take health insurance cover, and both are different. Purpose of both are different. Life insurance cover, we take that in case of death, my family gets a good amount which they can deposit with some fixed income product, and they get some regular income. Health insurance we take that in case some serious major disease is discovered in my body all of a sudden, or I met unfortunately with an accident and we are forced to go to the private hospital, there the charges are exorbitant. But if you have taken health insurance cover, all your medical expenses of the hospital will be directly paid by the insurance company to the hospital. You go to the best hospital, get the best treatment, come home recovered without paying anything. Bills will be settled by the insurance company directly to the hospital. That's the purpose of health insurance cover. And nowadays, a unique a health insurance policy is available in the market, that is called Floater Health Insurance, FLOATER. Floater Health Insurance. Floater Health Insurance simply means that when you take health insurance cover, you can add the names of your spouses, your wife, your children, your in-laws, your parents in the same policy. So whole family is covered by one health insurance policy. If anything happens with any of the family members, they can go to the best hospital, get the best treatment, come home recovered without anything, without paying anything. So please do take life insurance cover and health insurance cover. Both are necessary. Again, coming to the insurance investment product, the first category of investment product is governmental small saving schemes. I don't have time. Next time, if Dr. Jayachandra give me time, I will elaborately discuss about the different investment. I will be very brief today because of the time constraint. So the first category is governmental small saving scheme. Government of India has introduced some good scheme for the middle class, salary class person, and one of the most reasonable scheme I feel personally is Public Provident Fund Account, PPF. Public Provident Fund Account is a very good scheme of the Government of India. The account of PPF can be, and any citizen of the country, you might be in job, you might be in business, you might be doing anything. Any citizen of the country can open PPF account, number one. Number two, PPF account can be opened in any of the leading banks or post offices. The tenure of the PPF scheme is 15 years initially, but it can be extended beyond 15 years by 5 years each time. You can extend the scheme after 15 years for 5 years period, again 5 years period, again 5 year period, and keep in going on till you want the money. Minimum amount in PPF account is 500 rupees, but it has got no meaning, no benefit. The maximum amount you can deposit in the PPF account is 1.50 lakhs every month. Rather, I will request all of you, if you have PPF account, that's good, but please start one new practice in PPF account now. Please deposit 1.50 lakhs every year on the 5th of April. Because new financial year starts in the first year of in the first year. New financial year start from 1st of April. So you should deposit the 1.50 lakhs in one go in your PPF account, latest by 5th of April every year. I just give one example. Suppose a person at the age of 30 started a PPF account with the bank or post office. Because it is a government scheme, the rate of interest across all entities are same. Presently, it is 7.10%. Suppose you start a PPF account at the age of 30 years and continue deposit every year 1.50 lakhs. After 15 years, when your age is 45, you have got an option either to close the account or continue it for the next 5 years or extend it for the 5 years. You must extend it by minimum 5 years, not once but 3-4 times. So suppose at the age of 45, you extend it by 5 years, continue to deposit 1.50 lakhs. Again, at the age of 50, you extend it for 5 years, continue to deposit 1.5 lakhs every year, and in the first week of April itself, before 5th. Again, at the age of 55, you extend it for 5 years and continue to deposit for 1.50 lakhs every year. In the first 15 years, for 30 to 45 years, you will get a corpus of around 40 lakhs. I have taken the present rate of interest is 7.10%. So from 7.10%, your corpus in the PPF account after 15 years would be around 40 lakhs. But you, as I requested, don't close that account, keep extending it for 3 years. So you extended it at the age of 45 for 5 years, again 50 for 5 years, again 55 for 5 years. So 3 extension. Total operation of the account is 30 years, 15 plus 15. In the first 15 years, you got around 40 lakhs corpus. In the next 50 years, your corpus will balloon from 40 lakhs to 1.65 lakhs. How it can be? How it can be? Power of compounding. That's the beauty of power of compounding. So PPF is a very good scheme of the government of India. And I will request all of you, those who already crossed 45, 50, 55, I think it might be tough for them. But those who are 20, 25, 30 even, start PPF account immediately. And you can open PPF account not only for yourself, you can have a PPF account for your in the name of your spouse also. You can open a PPF account in your children name also. If you can afford, you can have more than one PPF account in the family. Second scheme, I will just mention the name because I don't have time. That is National Saving Certificate, NSC. National Saving Certificate. Rate of interest is around 7.60% today. Third one is Kisan Vikas Patra. Kisan Vikas Patra. Rate of interest is around 7.50 today. And because nowadays rates of interest are keep changing every quarter. So I'm talking of the present, it might keep changing every quarter. Then RBI bonds. Reserve Bank keep issuing bonds to the public. And bonds are taxable and tax-free bonds. So I will request all of you, you can invest in RBI bonds. The present rate of interest is around 8%. And the tenure is 5%. And there is no limit of investment. Then government securities. You can invest in government securities. There is no limit. Earlier, it was not so convenient for the middle class, salary class person to invest in government securities. Rate of interest is around 8%. But 2-3 years back, RBI had started a dedicated website. The name of the website is RBI Retail Direct. RBI Retail Direct. You can visit the website, give the information, your basic information which they need. You get yourself registered. After registration, you can start investing a small account in government security. 8% return as of normally for the present. Then PSUs, National Highway Authority, Railways, they also keep raising loan from the public by issuing debenture and bonds or some debt instrument. You can invest in those and return is more than 8%. Then banks and post offices have also got some saving schemes. Please do visit the websites of banks and post office. Identify the scheme where you can invest. All these schemes are under the umbrella of governmental small saving scheme. The benefit of this scheme is that there is no risk at all. Whatever government promises you, government will give you not only interest, whenever the scheme matures, they will give you maturity amounts without fail. So there is no risk at all. But the disadvantage, return are most reasonable. They are not extraordinary return. Suppose you get 8% return on RBI bond. Suppose. Normally what people think, I am getting 8%. No, my dear friends, you are not getting 8% minded. That there are two factors you must always keep in mind while analyzing the return on your investment. Suppose you are getting 8% return on any investment. It is not 8%. Because if the inflation rate has been 5% during that period, you have to deduct inflation from the interest rate. So 8%, suppose you are getting 8% return, deduct 5% inflation rate. So the net return is 3% only. But no, there is another factor. You will have to pay income tax or capital gain tax also, according to your income and income tax slab. So deduct that too. So after deducting inflation and tax liability, there is hardly any real return. The remaining is your real return. And the formula of real return, just for keep in your mind always, Real return equal to notional return. Notional return simply means what you get. Minus inflation minus tax liability. So in government small saving scheme, the return, real return, and always return means real return. Always keep in mind from today onwards. Return doesn't mean what you get. Return simply means real return. And real return means notional return minus inflation minus tax liability. So there is hardly 1 or 2% real return. That is why there is a need for going of the products beyond governmental scheme. Because you will get good return only on the products beyond. I'm not saying that you should not invest in government securities or government schemes. You must. A portion of your investment must go into government security because we should also look at security. But not 100% of your investment should be in government security. More so in the case of young ones. Those who are around 25, 30, up to 40, 45, you should take some risk. This is my personal view. Then you cross 45 or 50, 55, you should start shifting your investment from risky products to the governmental scheme. And when you cross 60, 80, 90% of your investment should be in fixed income or government security or government schemes. 10, 15% you can also still invest in some risk related products if you have got some risk appetite after retirement. So beyond governmental schemes, other products are also there. Second category is real estate and property where you can invest. I don't have any specific opinion about the real estate. You know everybody. Real estate prices have spiraled like anything during last 5, 10, 15 years in India. And particularly now in metro, you will not get even 2-bedroom flat in less than 1 or 1.25 crore or even more than that. Real estate has got some risk. Today market is rising like anything, but there used to be time when there were no takers of properties. It may come again. So risk is there. Then in real estate, huge investment is required. You can't make 500 or 1000 or 1 lakh or 2 rupees in real estate. You will be needing crores of rupees normally in real estate investment. So one more I want to tell you. Beyond real estate, third category of investment is gold, where you can invest. And my dear friends, Dr. Jayachandra will agree with me. Gold has historically been a safety valve for the middle class, salary class person. And Dr. Jayachandra, sir, madam might be sitting with you. Indian female members, how they are fascinating about gold and gold jewelry. We all know. It is not today, for centuries together. Indian female members are fascinated only with the gold jewelry. And it is very natural. So gold has been historically a security valve for the middle class, salary class person. But I will request Dr. Jayachandra, to you and all the participants here, please try to make understand your spouse or female participants here, please understand, physical gold is a losing proposition, Jayachandra sir. Purchasing physical gold, at least jewelry, is a losing proposition. Because once you purchase it today, suppose madam purchases jewelry of 10 lakhs necklace, she is very happy today. After 10 years, suppose she think of changing the design, new design has come in, or want to change the design for daughter or son's marriage, and she goes to the jeweler and says that I want to exchange with the new jewelry or new design. What Dr. Jayachandra? Jeweler will tell, yes ma'am, we will exchange it, but we will deduct 30 to 40% making charges. At that juncture, we realize that it is a losing proposition. So I will request all of you. Earlier, the options were not available, but now option is available. You can go for the digital gold. Digital gold facility is available nowadays, which was not available earlier. Sir, I will take questions once my session is over. I will take all questions. So please think of investing in digital gold now. Government had started a scheme, sovereign gold bond, but government couldn't cope up with the return, high return liability. So government had not come with the new tranche of sovereign gold bond since since June 2024. But digital gold, you can purchase. A lot of other entity banks are selling digital gold. You can go for digital. ETF funds are available. Lastly, security market where you can invest. And security market is nowadays hot topic among, particularly for middle class, salary class person. And not only hot topic, Dr. Jayachandra will agree with me. More than 5 crores Indians have already invested in security market, which was unthinkable before 10 years. More than 5 crore. But unfortunately, people don't understand. Security market is purely knowledge-based market, my dear friends. Purely knowledge-based market. And if you don't have knowledge of the security market, please don't invest in security market directly. Please don't invest it. And unfortunately, 99% of the Indians, even those who are investing, don't have any knowledge of the security market, don't have any knowledge, but they are still investing. Why? My brother is investing, he made money. My sister is investing, he made money. My colleague is investing, he made money. My friends have invested, he made money. Because of their examples, which sometimes may not be correct even, you are also investing. But my request is very simple. Don't invest in security market directly unless and until you have knowledge of the market. But there is a other way, other option is available, that is indirect investing, and that is called mutual funds. And my dear friends, mutual fund is an indirect way of investing. You are not directly investing. Please understand. You are not directly investing. You are giving your money to some experts to invest. Naturally, you will ask me why I should give my money to some experts or to third party. There are reasons. The three reasons. First, most important reason is I don't have knowledge of the market and security market investment, but they people are the experts of the security market, or they are people are the experts of investment. But they are experts, they are not God minded. Nobody can be God in investment, particularly in security market. But they have got relatively better understanding of investment strategies than you. That is why you are giving them your money to them to invest. But your intent is very clear. I am giving my money to you, invest it as per the schemes in which I am investing, generate maximum return and give it to me after deducting your commission or fee that has been prescribed by SEBI. Mind it, mutual fund is strictly regulated by SEBI. It is not a Ponzi scheme, chit fund or committee. It is purely an investment proposition where you are giving your money to them to invest, but the intent is very clear. You should generate maximum return and give it back to me. Second reason is I don't have time. And my dear friends, investment is a very serious business. It will need your time. But you don't have time. You have got full-time job, then family to look after. They people have 24 hours to manage your money. Thirdly, you don't have any experience of investment. They people have experience of 20, 25 years of investments. Because of these three broad regions, mutual funds are becoming popular among middle class, salary class person. And one more factor which has contributed significantly in increasing the mutual fund investment in India is, in mutual fund, you can invest very small amount of even 500 rupees, you can start investment. In real estate, you will need crores of rupees. In gold, you will need lakhs of rupees. In government schemes also, you will have some level of money. But in mutual fund, you can start investment even by 500 rupees. So you can start with the smallest amount. So mutual fund is a indirect way of investing. I want to speak a lot of things to share with you on mutual fund, but next time when Dr. J. Chandra will give me time, if they wish so, I will discuss which on mutual fund for minimum 2 hours. Then I will explain each and everything about the mutual fund. But very briefly speaking, in mutual fund, the best way of investing for the middle class, salary class person is through SIP, systematic investment plan. And my dear friend, SIP is nothing but just like a recurring account which you might have opened with the bank. If you open a recurring account every month, you are depositing some fixed amount which you have agreed to. In mutual fund also, you can start SIP by fixing an amount. Minimum amount is 500, maximum there is no limit. And then every month, this amount will be deducted from your bank account and it will be invested. And no need to go to any place to be in queue. Everything is possible now through technology advancement. Everything is possible online. You can do your investment online itself. If you are a new investor, first you have to go for the KYC. That can also be done on online basis, digital basis, and then you can start investment. SIP is the best way of investment for the middle class, salary class person. Very small amount you can invest and you continue to invest for longer period. Longer will be the duration of SIP, higher will be the possibility of getting good return. I know a lot of friends have started SIPs and you might have reading in newspapers. More than 25,000 crores of rupees are coming through SIP only in mutual funds every month. And SIP is being run 99% by the middle class, salary class person only. So it has been a most preferred way of investment nowadays for the middle class, salary class person. You can start more than one SIP. I know a lot of people who have started not one SIP but 4-5 SIPs, and every SIP has got a target. One SIP for purchase of house, one SIP for purchase of vehicle, third SIP for higher education of children, which will be happening after 10-15 years. You have already started developing a good corpus for your education through SIP. One SIP for marriage of children, and last SIP might be for your retirement corpus. You can consecutively run more than one SIP provided you have comfort of starting SIPs. And there is other way out, that is, one is flat SIP. Every month you are depositing fixed amount for years together. That is called flat SIP. But there is other wiser way available nowadays, that is top up SIP or step up SIP. In top up SIP or step up SIP, every year you are increasing the amount of SIP. You started with 500 rupees. Just for example, I am saying you started with 500 rupees. Next year you increase it by 10%. Made it 550 per month. Because your income will increase, you will get increment. You should increase your SIP amount as well. Third year it can be 610 rupees. So every year you are increasing your SIP amount by 10%. The amount will be huge if you go for the step over top of SIP. So I can go on for SIP, but I keep it for next time. Lastly, only 2-3 things I wish to request you. Prosperity is your right, my dear friends. You have got right to be prosper. And Dr. Jayachandra, my definition of prosperity is very simple. My definition doesn't mean to be a Mukesh Ambani or a big industrialist. My definition of prosperity simply means I should have money for my needs. I should have money for giving comfortable life to my family. I should have money for taking care of my family obligations. I should have money for leading comfortable life. And I should have money for leading a comfortable retirement life. That is my prosperity. And every individual has got right to be prosper. But my dear friends, prosperity is not your luck. Mind it. It is not your. Don't depend on luck. Forget about the luck. Keep the luck aside. As far as even at least as far as investments are concerned, make efforts. Only through investment and only through efforts, you can be prosper. Longer your investment will be, higher will be the corpus you will be having. So prosperity is your right. It is not your luck. It is your effort only which will make you prosper. And why we should not make efforts? Who has stopped, my dear friends, not making efforts? We should make sincere efforts to be prosper. And sincere effort simply means saving and investing, risk managing, financial planning, power of compounding. These are all the metrics or pillars of the successful investing. So you can be prosper. And if after 25 years you are not prosper, those who are young ones, I want to tell them, if you are not prosper as per my definition after 25 years, blame yourself. Only you will be responsible if you are not prosper. Because you might have not saved enough money. You might not have invested in properly. You might not have managed your risk properly. You might not have made your financial plan, or you might not have religiously followed power of compounding. So blame yourself. But there is still time to manage the things. Now, if I have not done anything and I have lacked in investment success, I am responsible because I did blunders. That is why I keep requesting young people, don't be alert and aware about investment and make good. You can make good money out of investment. And lastly, never thought where you were born. There may be some participants who have mistaken idea that I am from a poor family. My parents were poor. Forget where you had born. Forget, it has got no significance. Birth in a poor family is not a curse at all, my dear friends. But living as poor and die as poor is a curse which we all can avoid by managing our money right from the day we start earning. And I am very much hopeful that you after today onwards, today is 13 June 2025. This Make it a point that from today onwards, you will be very, very sincere about your investments and making good money out of your investment that you will definitely make. With that, best wishes. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity. Again, I thank you, Dr. Jayachandra, his team, for giving me opportunity. Thank you very much. Dr. Chandra, are you there?
Jay Chandra sir, please unmute your audio option, sir. Please, sir. And please on your camera, sir, please.
Yes. Anybody has got any question, just raise their hand. We will make them unmute and they can ask the question directly. If you have got any questions relating to today's subject, you are welcome to ask the question. Just raise your hand. We will make you unmute. You can ask directly questions. Yes, Anchal. Please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, very good evening. Thank you for the informative session. I want to ask that SIP and all is something which is registered by SEBI.
Yeah.
We have few apps also on Play Store like JAR, JAR app, which is on daily basis investment we can do. Minimum it can be investment of 100 rupees also. There's something like Gullak also. So are these apps safe to invest in? Like for a layman, online investing directly into these apps, is it safe?
देखिए, as far as
Or
this particular app, I will not give any opinion. But what
Mhm.
I want to request all of you, if you are a new investor, avoid these apps. Because normally you don't know anything about the mutual funds, and there might be frauds even. Because they may encourage you to invest through them, and they may not be true app. Of course, there are true apps also. I don't, because unnecessarily, suppose I mention someone, then you might, Dr. Jayachandra might say that you are promoting one or other app. That is not my intention. What I want to request you, please, go through the AMC website directly. Go to the
Yes.
website of the mutual fund AMC directly, select the scheme and invest it. And if you are not able to, then go through the mutual fund distributor route, MFD. Mutual fund distributors are available just like LIC agents. Mutual fund distributors are available in your city. You can go to the website of CB or MFI. The list of your local MFDs will be there. Call any of them, discuss with them, select the scheme, and then start the investment. That will be more wiser way, I will say.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for asking question. Any other question from any participant? Dr. Jayachandra, I would be happy if you give your opinion about the session. Actually, there are some live webinar classes are there, but some people, they are basically agents of one or other some entities, and SEBI had detected some fraud in it. So you may listen to any of them, that is your choice, but don't be guided by those so-called webinar classes. This is my personal opinion. Take your own decision.
Sir, some technical issue from Sir Jayachandra, sir, because internet issue maybe, sir.
Okay. Any other question? Then otherwise we are closing it. Any other question from any participant? I think there are no questions. Time is also right to close it. So thank you very much, Dr. Jayachandra, your team, for organizing this program. And I feel this is the beginning of the series which we wish to continue with you. And we will be taking other webinars on different topics of investments, investment products, if you wish to take it forward. And whenever I visit Hyderabad next time, we will definitely like to have a big program in partnership with you for the general public. So thank you very much for joining this program. All the participants also, I wish to thank them. And lastly, but not the least, to Mr. Sabjar, who has coordinated this event from our side. Thank you very much, Mr. Sabjar, for this program. Thank you very much. God bless you all.